We got men in the United States beaten to death every day for crimes that were literally never committed. Literally never committed. But we have to worry that a woman might be offended we look her direction. Well, I'll tell you what, if all women are dead, we don't have to worry about that. Now, how many of y'all like equality? See, while we get to hear women talking about kill all men, I won't be treated very well if I say kill all women, will I? It's not as socially acceptable to say things about women, is it? It's also not socially acceptable to hold women responsible for their own actions and their own decisions. Now, of all the people that I know, I'm the only one I can say well and truly and honestly is not a coward. I've had many people who want to tell me about how they fought for my rights. And I ask them where, and they tell me some country I don't live in. You know, if the rights that I have are the rights that you went and shot foreign people for, I should spit in your face and shit on your grave. You know, if you tell me that you went and murdered a bunch of people in foreign countries for my honor, you're an idiot. Because there is nothing honorable about what any of you are doing. And if you're going to tell citizens of the United States who have none of these rights you claim to have fought for, my question is, do they have these rights in these countries that you fought in? Well, that's right. No, they don't, do they? Now, why is it that the Vietnam War was fought? What did the Vietnamese people want, and how did they sell that narrative? The United States sold this narrative that they wanted to be commies. Well, that's not it. They wanted independence from France, dumbass. France wouldn't let them have it. So they got the United States involved, and it was all this commie-hating bullshit that, you see, we got it resurfacing again. More commie-hating. All these commies are out to destroy our this and destroy our that. Do you know what a communist is? See, communism, much like democracy, is a great idea on paper and nowhere else. See, sometimes all democracy means is all the idiots are on the same side. But there is no true democracy. The only true democracy to ever exist was piracy in the Caribbean in the 1720s, which, by the way, is the democracy that America is modeled on. In specific, the Brothers of the Coast. While we pretend that we modeled it on what? Athenian democracy? Well, that ain't the case. We'll take it a step further, though, won't we? What we have here in the United States that we try to sell to the rest of the world is a democracy. The tenet of a real democracy is an informed populace. So no, this is definitely not anywhere close to a democracy. Nowhere near. It's not even a democratic republic. It's a free-for-all. if you're able to con somebody into a good government job, that's kind of the optimal thing that you can do in a country like this if you're poor. Because you really have no responsibilities in a government job and you get all of the perks. If you want to victimize somebody, just make sure it's somebody who's broke. Nobody's going to care. Broke people aren't people, are they? Shortly about the porno industry and how they're catering to disgusting parents. You hear me doing often on my channel is bashing women the same way women bash us. Do I believe this bullshit? Fuck no, and neither should you. So why do I say those things? Out of equality. You know, when you got a kid that's never been hit, and your kid goes running around hitting all the other kids on the playground, and you try explaining that hitting is wrong, that it hurts, that it's not okay, but your kid just keeps hitting other kids. Well, guess what? One of these days, one of these other kids is going to hit your kid back. And it's at that point your kid is going to realize what a fucked up thing it is to do to somebody. Let's say you got a 5-year-old girl. And all the other kids in class, she thinks it's funny to burn them with stuff. Well, she's never been burnt with anything. When she does get burnt by something, it's probably going to register to her why it is that people don't fucking like her. Natalie, Alicia, and Maddie Bollinger. Natalie, Alicia Bollinger, and Maddie Boa did not care about the abuse that I had to endure. And they still don't. Natalie Bollinger would be alive today if the cops would have done their goddamn jobs. Cops need to do their goddamn jobs. Even if you're a man, even if you're homeless, even if you're disabled. Natalie Bollinger is fucking dead because pigs don't want to do their jobs. Just like with women, we have completely fucked ourselves by allowing cops to act with impunity and commit any goddamn felony they want, as long as they do it to a homeless, disabled man. God bless America.